And sometimes you get a call just around the time where it's not convenient. And I'm multitasking here because I got my Sunday dinner going on, and I got my ingredients and everything. Check out cooking shorts on my PeachyPathfinder channel. I just uploaded it. Um, Glad to see you guys here today. Glad to see you. A few things I want to go over in regards to the channel. And let me go ahead and see if I can get my Facebook people on with me this morning, because I know a couple of them are waiting. Let's see if I can do this. First of all, I want to apologize to my Facebook people in regards to last week's video. What I did is I went live via my laptop, and I noticed after reviewing the volume, it looks like my volume's not that great on my laptop, so I have it up to maximum. So I'm hoping you guys can hear me a little bit better on Facebook, because I'm using my laptop for the Facebook broadcast, but I'm using my cell phone for the YouTube, and it seems like the volume is much better on my cell phone. So I'm looking at getting a second cell phone so I could do the Facebook with it. But I've got the volume turned all the way up, and let me see if I can log in. And you know how Facebook is on Sunday, y'all. You know it is busy. What you talking about? It's busy, y'all. Okay, and I've got it. I've got the laptop kind of. Let me see if I can adjust the screen a little bit. Okay. Okay, that's a little bit better. Okay. All right. All right, I've got both of you guys, so I'm going to be looking back and forth between the two screens, okay? But anyway, I want to say good morning to you. And looks like the kids are getting ready to go back to school already. For those of you who have children, my children are grown. Or for those of you who are helping to raise grandchildren, my prayers are out to you, because I heard about them school supplies being too high. And I heard about everything else being too high. And it's absolutely ridiculous. You know, it's really sad, but you know, you got to do what you got to do. So anyway, I also got my tablet going too, so I'm hoping that I can catch the people who are coming in. So okay, it looks like it's coming up. But anyway, guys, first of all, I want to give a load of thanks to you guys who decided to do the crossover sub. And what I mean by that is that I mentioned last week that I started my TikTok. And it's been about 2 weeks now. And I upload at least once a day. I strive for 2 times a day. One around 6 in the morning, 6:30 in the morning, another for around 6 or 6:30 in the afternoon. And all I do is just upload little motivational snippets. I upload cooking shorts, you know, little funny videos, you know, TikTok type stuff. And I set it to music, and you know, I love old school music. You know, if you watch my first video talks about how I have a background in music because my father's a radio broadcaster, and my you know, my brother's a radio broadcaster. So you know, being around a whole bunch of music all the time. You know, I love my old school music, 70s, 80s, 90s. So most of my snippets on TikTok, if you ever go check them out, there are a lot of old school songs that kind of take you back a little bit. And of course, you know, the channel is REGGIRT. My handle is REGGIRT. I want to say REGGIRT 4011. Yeah, REGGIRT 4011 on TikTok. So if you type in just REGGIRT, it may pop up as a default, but if not, my correct handle on TikTok is REGGIRT 4011. And yes, I'm trying to live the boss life. We all trying, aren't we? But anyway, thank you to the person who came in. Good morning. But yeah, over the past couple of weeks, we've already reached 500 followers, and I really appreciate that. You know, just trying to spread the word. And of course, you know, I encourage people, for those of you on TikTok who have subbed to my Facebook and YouTube channel, one or both, thank you so much for coming over. I appreciate that. And for those of you who are on my YouTube and my Facebook who subscribe to my TikTok, thank you again for providing me with support. Of course, the background and my inspiration in regards to why I'm doing this is in my previous live videos. Check them out. If you notice that my channel is very organized, so I have everything organized according to playlists. So for those of you who are wondering, you know, what video is what, don't worry about it. Visit my channel. There's a playlist that has everything categorized according to, you know, what it is. And the way I have my videos is, for each month that I've done my daily uploads, I'll do it for that month. So it'll be like July 2023 was the very first one, and I have that title first month on YouTube. But each additional month is listed by the month and year to make it easy for you in case you want to, binge watch. Because I'm that type of person. I have I have my own personal YouTube ID and everything. And what I do is, when I go to my, favorite channels, sometimes I'm just in the mood to binge watch. You have a little extra time or whatever the case may be. And I want to binge watch. And so, it's helpful for me to see a playlist of, videos according to category or date or whatever the case may be, because I might not be able to watch a video every single day. And a lot of my favorite creators uploads videos every day, sometimes several times a day. And, for those of you who don't know, I have a full-time job as well. And so it's kind of hard to kind of watch people every single day. And me being a creator now, I get that. So if you're not able to watch my videos every single day and you're afraid you're going to miss them, I try to upload them on Facebook page, but sometimes I can't. I might miss a day or two. And I don't put them on TikTok because of the length of them. So TikTok is kind of like different content. It's shorter content. So it's a little bit different as opposed to the YouTube full-length videos. So I want to get that clear, because my TikTok followers might think that's all there is that I have on TikTok, but it's not. So if you want more full-length videos, more in-depth content, something that's a little bit longer, please go over to my YouTube channel and subscribe to that way, and then make sure you hit that little notification bell that says all, because when you hit the notification bell, it gives you a download menu where you could choose whether you want personalized or if you want all. Please hit all, so that way you're notified every single day when the video is uploaded. But, just for general information, my videos automatically upload 12 midnight Eastern Standard Time every single day. Okay, so again, thank you so much for, your TikTok people coming on board. We're pushing towards 1,000 on TikTok. I'm really thankful for that. The reactions to the videos have really been great. I'm having fun doing those. As a matter of fact, this afternoon I'm going to try to work on trying to, because you can schedule on TikTok as well, so I'm trying to get as much content pre-scheduled so I won't miss a day with you guys. So if anything, I will have at least one video. And I did upload a few of those TikTok shorts on the REGGIRT channel, because I mentioned last week that I was kind of experiment with shorts a little bit. But I'm not going to do too much in regards to that, because I just really want to focus on the channel with full-length videos. And that's cool, But I mean, let me know. So that's the first order of business. And let's see what else we've got going on. Oh, yes. As we grow on YouTube, I am now eligible to offer memberships. Now, for those of you who don't know, there is a community post. If you subscribe to the channel, I do post on the community post in regards to different things regards to the channel, because I know a lot of people can't make my lives on Sunday, and I get that. So if there are any special announcements or any changes to the channel, I always do a community post. So please review my community post, because I did post last week that I am now eligible to offer memberships. And the good part about the memberships is there's 3 levels. And the first level is as low as $3.99 a month. Then we have the $6.99 level, and then we have the $9.99 level. And of course, you're not obligated for a certain period of time or anything like that. I would appreciate your support in regards to memberships, because I'm going to start creating some behind-the-scene content. I've already applied, already created my discount codes for my merch, because for those of you who don't know, I do have a merch store on Spring, where I do have merch. So please check that out. The link is on my community post, so please check that out as well. But yeah, for as low as $3.99 a month, why not get exclusive content? It's going to include birthday shout-outs and priority, just priority things. It's like the VIP, and if you want to be a VIP, I would appreciate that. I'm also eligible for, super thanks, and that's good, because as we grow, these are the things that I'll be eligible for, and it's because of you. It's not because of me, it's because of you. I'm just grateful for the people who were there from day one and the people who were just joined yesterday. I'm grateful for that. And I'm thankful that you're able to receive the messages, and I hope that they're applicable in your life. As far as responding to your comments and everything on all three platforms, I try to make it a point to do it within a couple of days because, with working and everything, it's a lot. So if I don't respond to you right away, don't worry, I will get back to you. And of course, as we grow, I might need a little bit of help, but we'll get into that a little bit later on. But I'm just using a little forethought here. So yeah, please check it out. The different kinds of levels are explained in the membership area. I'm not going to go too much into that because you guys can look at it once you go into the membership area. It explains what the perks is for each level. So, and also, before I get into the message that I have for today, I did post, I think I posted it on this channel, and yeah, I did. I posted it on this channel that I was coming up with an idea for a giveaway. And I was thinking, what should I give away? Giving away merch is a good idea, but because of my schedule, getting to the post office or the UPS store or places like that, because I get off so late in the evening during the week, it would be hard for me to send out merch to people. And it would be hard to do it in timely fashion because I do have split days off. So my days off, the 2 days off that I do have are not in a row. They're split. So it's very, very hard for me to do that. And to make somebody, let's say somebody placed an order for merch during the week, or I did a giveaway, let's say today, hypothetically, and somebody won something, I don't want them to wait 4 or 5 days for me to send it out. It's just not fair. You won something, you want your prize, and that's cool. So maybe as we grow, and maybe if I have someone to help me, maybe they can take on that responsibility. That's something that I'm looking at in 2025, maybe if not sooner, depending on how fast we grow here. But yeah, that would be one of the duties that the person with me would be doing is, if I choose to do a merch giveaway. But as of right now, and I would appreciate it if you either put it in the comments or you can send it to my email, PeachyPathfinder@gmail.com, or my other email, REGGIRT@myyahoo.com. Let me know, or just vote, because in the community tab, there's an opportunity for you to vote. Now, I was thinking about doing Visa gift cards. We're coming up on the holiday season now. Give me a second. And I'm sorry I'm going so fast, but all these thoughts are going through my head. Even though I have stuff written down, it seems like more stuff is popping up that I haven't written down. So please pardon me. But since we're getting into the holiday season and, the economy is a little tight for people, I thought it would be a good idea to do a Visa gift card giveaway to see if that could kind of help people out for the holidays. Use the money for, Christmas food, expenses, a trip, or whatever the case may be. And so in the poll, I have two choices. Excuse me. I have two choices. Either do a monthly Visa gift card giveaway, or I could do a $500 quarterly gift card giveaway, which means every 3 months I would give away a $500 Visa gift card. So let me know by voting, commenting, or shooting me an email, which would be best that you would think. Would you prefer that I do the monthly giveaway where at the end of the month I just announce a winner, or every 3 months do the $500 Visa gift card? Because now that we're getting into a holiday season, and it is August, because I'm looking at doing this around maybe the middle of September, towards the end of September, then it will be close to Christmas time. If I did a quarterly one, the Visa gift card, because it'd be September, October, November, by the middle of December, it will be the end of those 3 months. It'll be like every 90 days. Let's not say quarterly, every 90 days. So if I start the promotion in the middle of September, then 90 days from that will put it in the middle of December. And that means that would be the $500 giveaway as kind of like, a little Christmas present. But the $100 giveaway will be done for the last week of the month, and I haven't designated which date yet. I don't know if I'm going to do it like on the last Sunday live of the month, which I'm leaning more towards that. So let me know what you think. $100 monthly Visa gift card or $500 Visa gift card every 90 days. Okay? I put quarterly in the poll, but I'm going to keep it simple, make it 90 days. So please let me go up, let me know. Let me know. I'd appreciate that because I'm looking at kicking this off around the middle of September before I take my fall getaway trip. And I mentioned that last week. I'm not going to mention exactly where it is until I get there. Make it a surprise for you guys. But I still will be broadcasting while I'm away, when I'm on location. So I hope you guys are looking to join me with that. That would be great. But yeah, gift cards, I think this will be a good time to do that. Let me know because I need a couple of weeks to outline all the details and the guidelines to qualify for the gift cards. I'm leaning more towards a trivia type thing where I will post a question based on one of my videos on the channel, and then all the people with the correct answers will be placed in a raffle. And of course the drawing will be done, and I'm leaning more towards the last live of the month, or the last live towards the the deadline. And whoever wins out of all the correct answers would get the gift card. Now, with the $100 gift card, it would only be one prize for $100. With the $500 gift card, however, I'm thinking along the lines of having the $500 gift card to one winner, but also having a second runner-up, a prize for a second runner-up, and I haven't come up with how much that's going to be, if that's going to be a gift card or if it's going to be merch. So I'm still working on that, and I will let you know by the 15th of September, because I'm thinking along the lines. Yeah, the 15th of September is alive. So by the 15th of September, I will let you guys know exactly what I'm going to be doing and what the details are, and that information is going to be presented in another video, because what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a video outlining all of the details in regards to the contest, and it will be posted on the channel. Okay, so I kind of hope that helps you guys. So please let me know about that. So with that being said, let me go ahead and get into today's message, because this came to me. I do a job where I deal with a lot of customers, with the public. Not going into detail as to where I work or anything like that, but it's basically a customer relations, customer service type job where I'm dealing with the public a lot, and it's mostly by phone. However, I deal with people face to face, and it seems like we're in a society now where we have a lot of people that are, just because of their microwave mentality, they want to have something given to them right away, and if they don't take the time to figure it out, they figure that somebody else should do it for them. And about a month ago, I did a slight rant or observation on my personal Facebook page in regards to people who have more time in their day to work things out in their mind in regards to situations and everything, as far as getting information, and then they have more time in their day to do it, but then they'll still bother other people who are busy to try to get it done for them. And I just don't think it's fair. I just don't think it's fair at all. So there's a reference in the Bible, and and I'm not going to go into the exact scripture because it's mentioned more than once, but there's a parable in the Bible where it talks about where people should not only they should be the parable about I'm not going to just give somebody a fish, I'm going to teach them how to fish, basically, just saying in a roundabout way. And I'm quite sure in other religions, and I'm just making that reference because I was raised up in a Christian religion, but I'm sure in other religions there are other parables that reflect that same teaching. It is easier just to give somebody something in regards to knowledge or resource, but that doesn't help them in the long run. It really doesn't, people. Only thing that it does is that it has that people lean on you and they're going to keep coming back and coming back and coming back. Now I'm going to tell you something. There are some people who actually enjoy that. They like for people to lean on them. But there's a caveat to that. And the caveat is that when you have a lot of people that lean on you because your ego is sensitive to where you want that attention, because it's an attention getting tactic. When you want people to depend on you by spoon feeding them information or breadcrumbing them so they could be dependent on you, there's going to be a time where you're going to be overwhelmed with your own stuff, where you're not going to be able to attend to that person, and then that's where that's going to be a problem for the person depending on you, because all of a sudden you're this horrible person, you're rotten, you're terrible, you won't do anything for me because that person has been so spoiled by your behavior, you're catering to them. So be careful if you're one of these types of people that's a go-to person, and I talk about this in a lot of my videos, various videos. If you're the type of person that likes to have the attention of people, and we all do, but there's a good way to do it, and there's a bad way to do it. If you know this person is not a go-getter, is basically lazy, and is used to having people do stuff for them all of the time, and they come to you, and you're the type of person that thrives on that type of attention because you want to be admired or respected or whatever, which I think you need to find another way to handle that. And I'll talk about that later. But you understand that there's going to be a time where they're going to come back to you when it's not convenient for you. And you might be preoccupied with something else. You might have something else to do. You might be in a bad mood. You might be sick or whatever the case may be. And because that person doesn't have the emotional maturity to deal with that, because they're not self-sufficient, they're not independent, they're just not hardworking people, because they're emotionally immature, they're going to take it the wrong way and think that you're doing something against them, even though you have given to them before. And I'm sure we all know that type of person in our life. I know we do. So what I'm at a point of in my life is I'm trying to be a type of person where I'm going to give people resources. First of all, you need to use your discernment in regards to people. Look at how they're living. If they're the type of people that are trying, now if you're the type of person who's hardworking and you're trying and everything else and you need a boost, yeah, I'll go an extra mile for you because you're already making moves. You're already taking action. That's different. I'm referring to people who aren't doing anything. And we all know those type of people. We all know those type of people, the people who don't do anything. And these are the type of people that just keep coming back, coming back, coming back, coming back, and coming back. And it's good for, people who who are attention whores, and I do have a video where I talk about that. People who are attention whores, they thrive on that because that feeds their ego. But it's not going to be convenient for them all the time. And see, what's going to happen is that person's going to think that person is horrible, and boom, that attention is gone. And that could be a big deal for the person who thrives on attention. So the best thing for you to do is when you're dealing with people like this, if they ask for something, give them a source so they can go get it themselves. That's basically teaching a man to fish, not giving them the fish. Teaching a man to fish, because if you teach the man to fish, he'll eat for a lifetime. I mean, even the word says that in so many places in the Bible. You teach a man to fish, they're going to eat for a lifetime. Give him a fish he only eats once. And when he gets hungry again, he's going to come back for more. And you're not going to be available all the time. And you may not think this. You may not know this. You may not, you're thinking, I got plenty of time. I got this, I got that. You don't know what's going to happen today or tomorrow. It might be a situation that'll pop up in your personal life that you got to deal with right now, and you won't have time to deal with these type of people. And they're going to take it the wrong way because they're not emotionally mature, because they haven't developed to the level of independence. Hard work is elusive to them. So it's best to just give them a resource. And I'm at that point now where, I'm learning, first of all, people who try to manipulate in conversation, where they claim to check up on you and then By the time the conversation's over, they're already talking about some financial hardship that they had in a roundabout way in the hopes that you will make an offer to them financially. You have one, those conversations. Oh, I just want to check up on you and see how you're doing. And they'll sit there and they'll go around the gamut for a good 20, 25 minutes. And then towards the end, yeah, well, I'm just trying to make it happen. But, my car's been broken for 3 months and, and I got this going on and I just don't know where I'm going to get the money from. So, back in the day, you're thinking to yourself, okay, they've buttered me up, because that's basically what they did for the whole 20 minutes. Their goal was to get money from the jump, okay? They buttered you up for 20 minutes, and then all of a sudden they come to you and they say, well, I don't know what I'm going to get the money for that. An average person would be like, oh, well, you know what, I got so and so and so, I'll go ahead and give it to you. No, I'm starting to read through that. Because if I see that this particular person and how they're living, and they are constantly in struggle after struggle after struggle after struggle after struggle, as far as the household is concerned, and they have nothing but time during the day, and they're not working full time, they're not trying to, level up as far as the education or the job or a side hustle or a business or anything to improve their situation. If they're not doing that, I ain't giving you nothing. Because you have more time during the day to explore these things than we do. People like me who work every day. So you got to use your discernment in regards to that. Teach a man to fish so he can eat for a lifetime. And don't just give him a fish, because you give him a fish and that fish tastes good, it's going to keep coming back. For some of them, if the fish tastes bad, they're going to keep coming back because they've been hungry for so long. So I kind of hope this helps you guys. I'm not going to be too long today. But I wanted to see if there's anything else that I was going to be talking about today. I got to go through my notes, y'all. I should see this stuff. The October videos for REGGIRT are almost done. I got about 10 more left to do. And I mentioned about the TikTok shorts. Now, next week, I am going to talk about something that me and a coworker were talking about. And I don't know how we started talking about this. I don't know what prompted it. But anyway, if you notice on my videos, I talk about setting boundaries in different videos, leveling up and setting boundaries. And I think that's important in relationships because, a lot of us get our feelings hurt because we feel we've been taken advantage of. And I've learned over the years that half of that was my fault, but the other half was me not using the discernment and setting boundaries that I needed to set. And I noticed that there are like the top 5 signs that, that Spirit uses to teach you to set boundaries and use discernment. And I actually wrote down those top 5 signs, and I would like to discuss them next week. Next week is the 1st of September. Yay! And we've got a total of 5 lives in September, because we got the 8th, the 15th, 22nd, and the 29th. 5 lives, which is pretty cool. So, we have a lot of content that we got to go over. But yeah, the next week we're going to talk about the 5 signs that Spirit gives you in order to set boundaries, use your discernment. And I think it'll help out a lot. And you'd be surprised what some of these signs are. They're not all spiritual. Some of them are physical, and some of them are things that you and I have dismissed as coincidence. And I think I've mentioned in a previous video, the older I get, the less I believe in randomness and coincidence. I believe in it less and less every day because of the timing of how these things occur. So anyway, I'm not going to keep it too long today. Again, I want to thank you as we grow. I'm growing on Facebook as well. We're getting pretty close to a couple of 100 followers on there. But TikTok is doing pretty well as well. Thank you for following me, for those who crossed over again. And again, in regards to the poll, I need to get to work on the rules for that. So I got a lot going on this week. Hopefully I will have that information to you. I'm going to strive to have it to you within the next week so we can have plenty of time to kick this off. But I'm looking at starting the giveaway, the launch date, around the 15th during that live. so I can announce it. And also I'll do a community post on all my social media outlets. Um, Again, I'm going to go ahead and let you guys go because I got to get this stew beef started and I got some cleaning to do. But thank you for joining me. And again, if you haven't signed up on my media outlets, please feel free to do so. Contents are slightly different on all of them, so I'm not just copying everything and putting them on the pages, but just wanted to let you know that I'm thankful for you. I offer you peace, prosperity, protection, and power. And I'll see you guys next week.